Alright, everyone, hello. Ignore this little red spot on my forehead, but I have a download for y'all to share, and I hope that it helps some of you with whatever you're experiencing or dealing with. I am in the process of raising my vibration and, recreating, changing my identities associated with success and where I need to be and who I need to be in order to achieve success in my life and my goals and my vision. So a spirit gave me a little analogy, or the universe, I just had this realization, but so it's like when somebody sees someone play basketball they have no idea about the sport, and the first time that they see basketball, it's like brand new, but they're like, I want to play. I want to play this. This is something that I love it. So when we, when someone's, okay, so let's continue. So when they want to play basketball, they never seen it before, they know they want to do it, they have to learn, what does the court look like? They're going to go and watch the games and see how it's played. They might pick up a ball and try and copy the other people and dribble the ball. They might have to talk to the players and try and figure out how to play the game. They might also join the team, then they have to go to practices, so they have to practice the game, working with other people, practice working with other people. Then they have to then they end up going and playing tournaments. So then they start competing against other teams that are playing basketball, this game that, they fell in love with. So there's a whole entire journey associated with this thing they saw that they know that they want to do. So the same is true for our visions, these ideas of us and people that we want to become in the world. So this could be like a successful business woman or businessman. It could be a surgeon, all of these things. It could be someone who wants to go to market and sell all of their products. Look at it like a kid that walked up to the court for the first time to watch this game being played and be like, I want to do that. And then see, if they did that, how would they go about even learning how to play the game? So simplifying it, I'm hearing. So if I, he saw the game, he's just going to witness it first. He's going to be in awe at it, almost in that state of curiosity. And with that state of curiosity, he's going to be intrigued. He's going to be seeing how they're moving, really picking up on the game that he is so interested in playing. He might even throw himself in there to kind of see if he can do what these other players are doing. So the point is, this is a metaphor for our lives and how long it takes to ground our spiritual visions in a practical way in our lives. And as very creative and spiritual beings, we put a lot of pressure or manifestation to be quick. But yes, manifestation can be quick, but also my intuition is telling me there's a game that you saw that you wanted to learn how to play. And that involves this very grounded, practical way about learning about what you saw in this vision, this new identity that you wanted, attain or become and who you want to be in the world. You want to play that game. You want to play that identity. Okay, just like playing basketball. This boy wanted to play basketball. Just like you wanted to be this identity. And with that takes all just, transferring it over to the court and this analogy to really ground and really create compassion for yourself through the process and making it more realistic so that your human self not only can go into compassion and ease about the process, but create patience and maybe take some practical steps outside of just like manifestation to really learn and embody this identity or this goal, like manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. Look at it from the point of view as this boy or girl looking at the game or this thing for the first time, being at awe, all of the steps that it took to get to be a player and become really good at what they're doing. So you must be in this right now. You must be resonating with this in some way. So I hope this helps you. We started that, but I'm gonna pull a card just to kind of see what else wants to come through. But that just helped me. Just got that downloaded, so I wanted to relay it to y'all because y'all are so awesome and have so much potential, so much love in your hearts, so much connection to spirit and yourselves, and you really want to manifest that outward into the world, and that is everything to me. I want to show up for you all because these are my values, and this is just my prayer for everybody in the world. So we're gonna pull a card from the Moonology Oracle deck. Okay. That was a very divine masculine message. Very, very like masculine energy that came through, and I really appreciated it. I can get lost in my femininity, and it's really helpful. I was like resting on my forehead, and I got it. But then, as I was processing this download, I got up and I was like, "Oh, I gotta record this." So let's see. What is spirit? What is it? People need to hear. Up anything coming through. Ooh, perfect. Okay, confidence is your key to success, of course. What a perfect expansion to that message that came through. Really seeing yourself as this lioness, okay? She's a lioness, but she's also got her fierceness, this masculinity integrated within her beauty and her femininity. So again, another theme is creativity. We got sexual energy coming up. I think that this is the key to kind of really enjoy, as a feminine being, really enjoying the creation process in that masculine energy that is connected to whatever you're trying to ground into the physicality here on earth. Okay, and then we have faith in your dreams in reverse. This goes together with this card. I think there's some inner child wounding, or a block to your inner child that's blocking your dreams right now. And I think that you might not be able to see things very clearly, and it might look like that's really dark and hidden, and that's on purpose. I think that when we hide the light, there's different parts of us that surface, I'm feeling to be like cleaned up, or maybe to become aware of, or to really chisel out and make more clear kind of, so we're aware of them. That's what's coming through. Yeah, I think there's a I think that you're feeling it. So whatever's come up in the last, let's say, month, I'm getting, you know, it could be several months, that like, or what's hidden, like the light has been hidden on purpose so that you can't see things very clearly, so other parts of you surface to kind of fill that space, and you're able to watch them. There's something that you're trying to like kind of clean up before some future events in your life happen. Like preemptive preparation for, like, you're not going to let things get to the very end before you need to shift, or before you need to manifest what you're trying to manifest. You've learned your lesson. Potentially, we're seeing right now, if you've learned your lesson, can you, all these cards, can you manifest what you need before it's like the very last minute of procrastinating, and then you're like in these stress, you know, full states and hormones or whatever, to try and then you need it now. That's what Spirit's trying to hide the light from, so that you can not rely on what you see. So for security, so the light was hidden so that these other parts of you could surface, so that you could deal with the shadow. Pretty much, that's pretty much it. Something else with this card, have faith in your dreams. Yeah, I feel like there's some of your dreams are like taking a hit a little bit. Okay, so they might need your attention. They might need, oh my god, I hope I didn't have that on my nose this whole time. There's parts of your dreams that need your attention. I'm getting, yeah, they're feeling neglected. So I'm getting a little crispy. So let's take inventory of what you've grown and like where your heart's at. This is like more feminine energy. This is like solely feminine energy. What have you, almost like a mothering energy? Where are your children, your babies, your creations? Like, do they need more water? You know, I'm obviously connecting it to plants, but like, what are your babies? Like, even if you're a man or, you know, a woman, like where you have that mothering energy in you. What have you created where you feel that kinship, like it could be a car, I don't even know, where you find that baby where it's like yours, okay, like your baby. Those are the areas that we need to take inventory and be asking ourselves, do these still exist? Is this something that I need to release? Maybe, and I'm feeling that it's going to become very evident with the light being blocked, kind of what is still wanted. It's almost like the shadows making it obvious in relation to where all of your fruits of your labor are, and where you need to kind of shift and release your focus and energy and put it somewhere else where it actually matters, okay? Where it's going to amplify your long-term goals and visions. Okay, so I feel like that's the end of the message, but I love y'all. I love that y'all get something out of these videos and I get something out of these videos, and it's so amazing to come back each time and like record a video. All of this information, like I get these downloads and it's nice to kind of send them out and, you know, help whoever's watching, even if they watch like the first minute or so. There's something in there, you know, for y'all. But yeah, let me know if anything resonated, as always, and until next time, bye.